Hi, this is me actually underneath the tarp now, holding onto the camera there. I'm absolutely shattered. The other night, last video, it was an interesting one in that I actually hiked all the way from my house into the forest, set up and then walked all the way back, not using a car to park anywhere. I've increasingly been irritated by the fact that I worry about where to park the car when I do these things. There's one area very near me that I can use, but it gets monotonous using the same area all the time. So I thought, where I am now is a place that a lot bigger, more interesting than the areas that I usually travel over. And I like this area. It's got some more potential to look around, even though I know this area pretty well. But I've always had to drive here. Today, I've driven here and I parked in a lay-by and just walked in to get here. If I put it in a pub car park, then there's always a chance when I leave it overnight that either somebody's going to think, hello, that's been deserted, and go along and sort of like take it away, or the owner of the pub's going to get ratty about it and basically either, I don't know, leave some kind of lock on the wheel because it's his personal space and stuff like that, and it's private and you really shouldn't do that. And at the same time, there's very little road parking where I actually go to actually park the car either. So I walked in, upshot of it being, and set up camp, had a camp, then came back, and when I was walking back, part of it got a private road sign, no trespassing sign on it, that was not obvious when I was going the other way, or not readily obvious, and it put me off, so I had to go around it, which was absolutely exhausting to do at that time, that way. And it was a slog to get home. It really was exhausting. When I got home, it was like going to bed, get all my gear off, just near the door, climb up the stairs. I remember thinking before I got upstairs, is there anything I need down here? Because I don't feel like wanting to come all the way back down and then up these stairs again. I was that tired. And got upstairs to my bedroom, threw my clothes off, and got into bed. And as has happened when I used to ride the bikes, my body temperature dropped and I was actually shivering in bed because of the lack of energy to be able to warm me up and the exhaustion. See, I only really slept about 3 hours throughout the night. I've not got into the habit of actually sleeping outside yet. And though I did better than I've done before, it still wasn't a good night's sleep. And I literally slept throughout the whole day, really. The whole of yesterday was just spent in bed, recovering. And even today, it was like, I'm still so tired and so achy. And it's good. The sleep that I had, it was like deep, deep, deep sleep. That it's like, wow, sometimes you just need to sleep like that. No waking up, no, oh, something's just happened and waking up now and then I have to turn around and stuff like that. It's like, yep, dead sleep, gone. When I woke up, I was nice and cozy and warm and nice. But all the time, everything that I did took so much energy to do that, and it was so exhausting to do it. So it took a lot out of me, that trip, to do that. But yeah, even today, even setting up this tarp was exhausting. All I had to do was literally spread it out and tie it up, and it's like, oh, I feel so exhausted doing this. And I looked in this and thought, oh, I've got to get comfortable. First thing that came to mind was, let's have a nap. So I really am really tired right now. But hey, this is the tarp. I'm in it still. And you know what? Again, I'm enthused to do it again now. Kills me. It's like, I just love doing this thing. But yeah, I've got to review exactly what I'm taking, because I've decided I'm taking way too much weight with different things that I need on me. I found, for example, that I actually carried 3 knives in and out. It's like 3 knives are not going to be a lot of weight, but I also took an extra stove in case I wanted that, and an extra stove as well. So I had 2 stoves, and I was going to make a fire as well, so don't know why I needed 3 stoves to go in with me. I took a saw that I had no intention of using. Loads of stuff was in this pack, and I think I never even touched the majority of it. So I need to refocus on exactly what I've been using. Thinking about making a list of things that I use on a trip. And if after, say, 5 trips I haven't used it, it's getting ditched. All except for, say, emergency equipment. So we're going to be reviewing that. And I'm going to try and set this tarp up in a different way and have a look, see what we've got.